I still remember what you had on, boy. You on a white Dickie short set was with a green shirt up under it.
Hey, depending on what year that was, who knows what y'all were wearing? Because there was the Mutant Mind Frame stay where Gip was wearing some wild shit, and cee-lo, you was wearing wild shit. I mean, it was.
Man, I'm gonna tell you where they came from. Gip could probably answer that too, because Gip started a lot of this shit, man.
Like, I was gonna say that was my next question. How much of this shit did Gip start when it comes to the wild? Because I feel like he don't get enough praise when it comes to.
He don't
introducing a lot of that wild fashion shit into the game.
What I'm gonna let he gonna speak for himself, but I just want to speak on, just say this because, within our realm, he was definitely, like doing it, the first, like even before I even really knew Gip, I knew of Gip, and Gip had really kind of made a name for himself for kind of going against the grain. So everybody was wearing gold, Gip wore silver. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I knew him. Like I had been introduced to, or he had been spoken of. Like I was like, Gip, he wear silver, so you can just tell that was silver, yeah. that was that was like a calling card. That was a trademark. Like apparently it was noticeable as shit in that time. You know what I mean? But the big homies are a little older than me, so I would only hear about certain stuff. But so Gip was definitely making a mark, even in high school, was just going the other way with it. You know what I mean? Like he definitely embellished on that within the group. You know what I'm saying? Like and then, in the extension of that, everybody had some of this shit in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially when George Clinton christened us the Young Parliament Funkadelic, you know what I mean? Like, which basically gave us a license to ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do anything we want to just do. You know what I mean? Like, and the Godfather say it's okay.
Right.
We snap. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, we definitely snap.
Hey, I just want to...
What's so dope about it? Because we all goody goo-goos. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, all street niggas, all real.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and we could defend our right to be different in the drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it was no different than Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force being the Black Spades before they christened themselves, Africa Bambaataa and Zulu Nation. You know what I mean? Like, so when they was wearing them costuming back then, it's like, imagine being in the middle of the burnt down Bronx with them fucking goddamn them rolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was probably the same kind of effect. That's what I likened it to. And they got away with it, and I knew they was thorough because I knew the backstory. So anybody from Atlanta, they knew what our backstory was, and they knew we could defend it. They was like, "Well, shit, man, we just got to catch up to these niggas because they on some extraterrestrial art form type shit." And hey, man, we ain't gonna say nothing. We can't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, because it was interesting, it was intriguing, and people wanted to understand what the expression was about. But it was just the rites of passage to be, just the individuals that we were. You know what I mean? Like, we fought for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was an easy win too, because like we had nuts, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nuts. I knew for a fact. I'm like, man, shit, like, what the fuck somebody gonna tell us what we can't do? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, man, like, we can laugh. We might even laugh before we get mad. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, but I got to tell you, in 30 years, man, like, ain't nobody never disrespected us, bro. I don't wear a wedding dress, man. Like, nobody
Listen,
never disrespected us.
You were a silver, or was it gold? You were just a gold. You when you went to that award show, you was right. Your whole head was gold and
all gold.
That shit's crazy. You went as the award.
I went as the award. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all fun. It's all exhibitionism, pageantry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely just being brave enough to be yourself, going against the odds, being different, being definitive, being distinguishable, setting yourself apart. And it take heart and soul to be yourself, because the main identity crisis that most people in society go through is not wanting to be alone. That's painful.
So you're looking for acceptance.
Some people don't want to. Some people they sacrifice being an individual for the sake of not having to be alone.
For the sake of being accepted by people. Yeah, no, that's some real shit. Well, I think
go
that's
ahead, get back on that.
That's real. Go ahead. I mean, I feel like another thing in the beginning, bro, it was just I just realized that our dialect was different. I realized that the way we perform was different. And I came up with it in my own head, and I was like, man, if they don't remember nothing we said, they gonna remember what I look like. And I remember we did a music conference in Nashville, and that was the first time I did it. And I mixed these short sets with this green alligator overall set. And I remember seeing it was us and Bad Boy. And I just remember seeing how they looked at me like, wow, like, look, like, he looked wild.
Right.
but at the same time, I knew that was something that I had to continue to do. So I just started expounding on it. I just came back home and I just started going to fabric stores. And I just started testing things out. I just started going to Magic City and monkey hair pants and just standing in there with all the girls and the strippers and the dope boys and just seeing how they would react to it. And once I just started doing that, walking in there with lime green all the way to the floor, jackets on, and the dope boys there being like, oh, that's just Gil. I was like, I got him now. I can do it. I can do it all the time.